Hi, friends. Welcome to Faithful Hustle. I am Peyton, and this is a space for people who are building dreams, growing their faith, and learning how to do both without burning out. Through honest conversations, practical strategies, and a little bit of loving truth, I'm here to remind you that your hustle can still honor God. Episode 24, y'all. Faithful influence impacting the world without losing your soul. You can be popular or powerful. Pick one. I think we've all heard that before. Powerful people are not popular, and popular people are not powerful. So, influence without integrity is manipulation. Kingdom influence multiplies through authenticity. So, do you want influence, affirmation, or assignment? I have to be completely honest. A few years ago, I really wanted the influence for the financial gains, but within the last few years, I don't really care about the influence or financial gains. I just want to do kingdom work, and wherever God wants me to go, I will go and I will do whatever. And whatever influence He wants me to have, He'll give to me, and if He doesn't, then I won't have it, and I'm fine with that. So, how can you keep your faith front and center in your platform? This has been really hard. This has been a really hard subject for me because I am a natural born people pleaser and I don't want to upset the apple cart at all. But with that said, I cannot keep quiet about my faith anymore, especially when I've been given a platform. I need to talk about Jesus using it. And being a natural born people pleaser that didn't want to upset the apple cart, I didn't want to bring up any subjects that may be the least bit inflammatory. So I didn't want to talk about religion, but then something triggered inside my brain of, is Joe Schmo gonna affect my salvation? Well, yeah, if I don't tell Joe Schmo about Jesus, then it might. So talk about it. There is a reason that you have been given the platform you have. Who are you called to impact right where you are? I noticed a direct line in between network marketing and Christianity in 2023. I was part of Jessie Lee Ward's Accelerator training program, and the lessons that she would talk to us about during the week, I would go to church and the pastor would talk about those same things on Sunday. And so I knew right then that if you were doing one correctly, you were also doing the other correctly. So I am trying to lead the network marketers that lost their way back to the light. And I do feel like I'm qualified to do this because I was a network marketer that lost their way and found their way back to the light. So here we have tactical takeaways. Okay, audit y'all's social media for purpose driven content. This one was fun for me, honestly, because I was able to go through the last 100 posts on social media, and anything that didn't gel with who I was becoming got deleted. I am not that person anymore, so I am not going to magnify that message anymore. And that's okay. It is, I think some of y'all need to hear this. It's okay to delete things off your social media. It is your social media. If you want to delete something, go right ahead and do it, please. Serve before you sell. I have a story for this. I am not even considering the selling aspect anymore. I've just been wanting to solve problems. Also, if you do acts of service, people trust you more and they will purchase from you versus someone else because you have served them before. I have a story for this one. So, I had a woman at church and she needed some things done around her house. So, I went and did some things around her house for her. And when I was getting ready to leave, somebody had messaged me and I answered the message the way I always do. I saw the message and then I hit the microphone on my phone and just spoke into my phone and then hit the arrow to send the message. And the lady who was standing there had heard my response and she says, "Do you think that would be something that would be good for my skin?" And it's just because I had done that act of service. So she developed a level of trust with me from that. Did not have anything to do with skincare or makeup at all, but I did the act of service for her, and that developed a level of trust. I also want you to ask daily, who can I bless today, not impress? This also ties into the lesson I just told y'all because if you wake up and you ask yourself who you can bless, it totally changes the trajectory of the entire day. So, I just want to remind y'all that influence fades, but impact echoes throughout eternity. That wraps up today's episode of Faithful Hustle. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe, rate, and review. It helps more people find faith filled business and leadership encouragement. And don't forget to tag me on socials with one of your biggest takeaways. I would love to cheer y'all on. Stay bold, stay rooted, and keep hustling with purpose.